one.
Hey, I'm Zach.
I'm Sam.
And I'm Hunter.
And this is Table Talk. Hey everybody, welcome to Table Talk. This is episode numero dos. It's going to be a good time. We are joined here by our friend
Sam.
Sam.
Sam, I am.
Sam, all the way from New Zealand. She drove
true.
here.
All the way across the ocean.
She did.
I mean, she
just this
jet
morning.
skied. She jet
skied here.
Actually, that reminds me. Okay, on Google Earth, Google Maps, not just Google Earth, there used to be this thing of if you tried to get directions from Japan to South Korea, there was one direction, which was hop on a jet ski and travel across the sea.
That's awesome.
And I got to figure out where it was because it's really funny.
Yeah.
And every time I looked at it. So anytime I think about jet skis, I think about jet skiing
Getting from-
across the ocean.
Getting from Japan to South
Japan
Korea.
to South Korea. Yeah.
That's
it's
one way to do
interesting.
it.
So you jet skied here from New Zealand.
Yeah, this morning.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Not actually.
No. But you are a Kiwi.
I am. Yes, I was born there.
So cool.
Yeah.
I'm an Illinoisian. Illinoisian.
In Illini.
Do you pronounce the S when you say Illinoisan? Or is it
No.
like just Illinoisian? Illinois.
I feel like if you don't...
I just avoid it altogether and say, I'm from Illinois.
Ooh,
Yeah.
That's a much better thing. Speaking of Illinois, do you know what the nickname of Illinois is?
No.
Lincoln State. I don't know.
See, I always thought it was the land. Illinoising? Is that what it is? That's good. That's good. I always thought it was land of Lincoln, but I guess that's not true. Lauren was telling me that it's actually the Prairie State.
I did
Oh,
know
I
that.
did know
yeah,
that.
yeah,
Yes.
actually.
I
Oh,
didn't-
where were you?
I
Sorry.
did not think about
Well, I
it
thought
as
you
a
were about to...
nickname.
Listen, I thought you were about to do like some sort of really weird,
The
like...
Heartland. From the Heartland. No, I don't know. Caitlin, what did you know what it was?
I think I've heard that before, but I don't know.
Yeah, I
don't know.
because Lauren has a T-shirt, or worship minister. He has a T-shirt and it has like all the states on it and what their little nickname is. And I looked at Illinois and I was like, "That's wrong." He's like, "No, this is actually accurate." I was like, "I'm dumb." I gotta recover from
There's a lot of prairie territory here, I suppose.
Yeah, welcome to Table Talk. This week we're going to have leader talk, a leader interview. So, Sam, you're a leader.
I am.
Where do you lead?
I lead at the Gathering and at Quest.
Quest and the Gathering.
Yeah.
Nice, awesome. And that's been awesome. How long have you been a leader?
I started helping at Quest my freshman year of college, so that was 6 years ago.
A couple years ago. Yeah.
2016.
That's
What a
Just a
time.
while
Wow.
ago.
2022.
Yep.
Anyway, so you want to play a game?
Sure.
We always love having people come on a game.
True.
Come on and play a game.
Especially-
and I don't really know why.
We don't tell them that we're going to play a game until they
Yeah.
get here.
Yeah, and you
which
don't
is the
know.
best part.
None of us know what the game is. We just sort of jump into it and see what happens.
We do.
Only Caitlin knows what it is. So,
So
Caitlin, what is
true.
our game?
Okay, so you guys are going to play a game this week. We played a similar one at Fuel, actually, and it is called The Sky is Falling. Go ahead and shoot.
Ah,
This looks intense.
Easter egg edition.
So what's going to happen is
feel like it's
there's going to
Flappy
be a
Birds.
video, and
Okay.
it's going to ask you.
Sam's
How-
freaking out. Hold on. What did you say?
Don't
I
forget.
said it feels like it looks like it should be Flappy Birds. Like,
Flappy
Is that
Bird?
with the one where you like tap
Oh,
the
yeah.
screen and
Yeah.
you have to get the bird through the
Yeah,
pipes?
that
Yeah.
dude made like
It was very
a
stressful.
couple $1 million in
I
a
know.
weekend.
He did.
That was nuts.
Anyway,
That was a good
Caitlin
game.
was explaining,
Oh,
but
you're good.
I was intrigued.
So it's going to ask you how many of a certain egg. And so a bunch of eggs are going to fall from the sky. Now, the first couple of videos, at least when we played it with Fuel, there wasn't that many for the first few, and then it just progressively gets harder. And then you have to guess at least, or try and count how many of that egg was falling.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
And
This
then
is-
we'll reveal
Okay.
the answer, but we'll let you guys guess
Oh,
first.
this is
Okay.
gonna be hard.
Those
This is
at
gonna be
home can
hard.
play too, okay?
Okay, here we go. I'm ready.
So
I'm ready,
show
I'm
us
ready.
what kind of egg we're looking for.
Yes, it's going to show
Okay.
you all of it.
You just have to pick it. Just pick one random egg.
My,
the
then no
one-
one's gonna know.
I want the turquoise one because turquoise is fun.
Okay, you
What
ready?
a weird
Yeah.
word.
Is that the?
Oh, that's just the...
This is the intro.
The intro.
Okay, I was like,
oh, am I counting?
Stripes. No, okay.
okay, we're looking for the pink
polka dot.
eggs.
How many pink polka dot? Pink.
2, 1. I got it.
I have a number.
Okay, so easy, right? Like,
Yeah.
That wasn't that hard.
Easy.
Now it's gonna get
Easy?
harder. What are your guys?
Easy? I don't know. I'm gonna.
This is
What are
you
your
go.
guesses? So
ready.
you gotta
I think we
guess.
gotta all say it at the same time.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
8. Yeah. Okay.
I was
Okay.
the only one that said that, so we're either all right or wrong.
Well, I actually got 9, so I don't know.
Oh, dang.
There's 9.
Okay, here we go.
9, 8.
8.
Yes.
There it
Man,
is.
this animation is on point.
It's really good. It's really good.
It hits different.
Okay, you ready for another one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Here we go.
Okay. Purple and yellow polka dots.
This isn't fair.
Okay, what do you
Hunters
think?
used to having little bitty green tennis balls. Yellow? What color would you call it?
This is you're touching on a hard-hitting debate in the tennis community.
Really?
Yeah, people
I love
are
walking
very
into things that I
torn.
didn't know I was walking into.
I'd say they start yellow, turn green, but it depends on what type of court you have because they change color depending on what type of court they're bouncing off of.
Is it
I
like
would not
yellow
have
ball
even
with
considered
blue
that.
hard surface turns green,
Green,
ball?
yeah.
Yes, but Hunter doesn't count the little green slash
No, I know,
yellow
but
balls
he's
for
used to
some
seeing things quickly.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I almost forgot my
So what are your
number.
I
guesses?
did too.
Okay.
I remembered it, but I was like,
Okay. 3, 2, 1. 14.
Uh-oh. I got 15.
Oh,
We're divided. Oh my god.
we've got to divide.
What did you get, Caitlin? Or did you not count?
She
What's
wasn't
the answer?
counting.
Never mind.
I don't know the answer, but I don't remember what I think I had 14.
Oh,
I don't
no.
know.
Oh,
I
yeah,
don't
likely
know.
story.
I don't know.
Yeah, I was 13.
It
I
had
don't
better
know.
be 15.
Okay, here we go.
I'd be so sad.
Oh, that's
Yes.
a 4.
That's
a
okay,
4.
Sam. That's okay, Sam.
It's okay.
I really thought I was going to be the only one to say 14.
But now
So-
I'm really nervous for the next one.
Okay.
See, this isn't exactly what I thought. I thought there was going to be like a bunch of things coming
I
down.
did
You
too.
had to
Maybe
count.
it is, though. Don't jinx it, man.
So true.
Nah,
Yeah, just wait, because I'm telling you,
would.
it gets harder. Okay, here we go.
Oh, that's
So, Hunter, tell me a story
Fancy.
about
Yeah,
your favorite
distractions.
tennis experience.
Oh, no!
gosh.
I knew it was going to do that.
Wow. I didn't
almost-
realize that.
I almost said, how funny would it be if it, like, is a whole bunch of different eggs this time? Because I was wondering why it kept showing us the same.
I want to know why eggs are an Easter thing.
I don't know.
Is it like eggs are like a new a chicken,
Maybe chickens
like
hatch
a chicken hatch,
in the
like
spring.
life?
Is spring
Yeah,
chicken?
that's it. I feel like that. There's logic there.
I don't know, but like chickens lay eggs every day.
They do.
But which
All
came
winter
first,
long.
the Easter bunny or the egg?
Ooh.
What'd you guys think?
Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3.
10.
Sam, it's okay.
Let's see it.
10.
10.
Okay, so
go.
far it's okay, Sam.
It's okay. I'll be all right.
See, I felt that one was actually easier,
That one was easier than the other one.
but that was also warming us up to a new mechanic.
This
It's like in
one
video
is-
games where they teach you a new mechanic and they like.
It's just
ease
gonna
you
keep
in.
on getting harder.
Game theory
I'm
is
just gonna.
fascinating.
Yep.
Yeah, it
Okay.
is.
I don't know.
All right, here we go. hardest one yet.
Oh,
Oh,
gosh,
ready?
this is just
Yes,
the
here it
hardest
is.
one. This isn't
Here
even
it
the
is.
hardest.
Here it is.
Oh, that is
Ooh,
a
that's a cool
fancy
looking
egg, and that
I want
concerns
to
me.
know how they made that. I know it's digital.
We're gonna start off easy here. Here we go.
I'm just gonna guess a random number. Don't you worry, I'm not counting anymore.
There's no way. There's no way. Okay, I have a guess.
In all honesty, I stopped counting after 3. So
I think I got to
I am
7.
putting a number
Let's
in my
see here.
head, and it's not
Hunter
gonna
knows
be right.
what it is.
I don't.
He's gonna come really close. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3.
72.
32.
132. I said
said-
83. You
I
said
s-
72.
I said 53.
53. Okay, here it is. Here
So
it
we're
is.
going off who's like closest?
Yeah.
or-
Sure.
Okay. Here we go.
Oh my goodness!
No
I was off
way.
by
That's
100.
not true. That can't be right. Run it again. Play
Slow
it again.
motion.
Play it again. I'm
Dang.
gonna count it this time.
Really?
No, don't.
There was
There were a lot of tens, I
Yeah.
guess, that came down, but that
there was
does
no
seem
hope.
high.
That seemed high. I thought.
Yeah.
but-
Anyway, I don't
sure.
know.
I
See,
just started counting in fives, and I was like 5, 10, 15, 20. So every group that came down, I was just like boom, boom, boom.
well, see, I was trying to do it in like groups of 10, but it was a lot harder than I thought it would be. Anyway, so
That was
whatever.
intense.
So here you go. So we had Sam come. Thank you for that game, Caitlin. That was great. The sky is falling, literally. For sure, that game was rough. So we're gonna do just different things. We talked about table talk last week. We did, or last episode, we did a episode of a reflection on
Yeah.
a teaching that we did. I can't do the talking, but we reflected on the teaching, and so that was really fun. And then we wanted to do some other interviews and stuff, and so those are going to be coming your way. And so we thought, hey, Sam's on spring break because she's a teacher.
I am.
We're on sort of spring break,
Yeah.
and we thought, why don't we do an interview of leaders? And so we thought we're going to throw these in there and just kind of do some different things. So we thought it'd be fun. So since we're on the Easter theme, Sam, what is one of your favorite things about Easter?
One of my favorite things about Easter.
And you can say the big one if you want to.
Oh yes. I was like, what's the big one? I know the big one.
What's the big one?
I panicked.
Easter is about
Yeah, Jesus.
cheese.
Rising again.
Say it
Yes.
together.
I got that.
Okay. Here we go. What are some of your favorite things
My-
about Easter?
I think it's the memories that I have of sunrise services with my family. When we lived in New Zealand, we used to do sunrise services on the beach, and so we lived like half a mile from the beach, and so like,
Half
my
a mile?
Yeah, there's like a video
You had
of
cold
us
beaches,
walking
right?
down there.
It wasn't ever nice.
It doesn't really. Snow
Zach's like,
there.
you had those bad
You had those
beaches.
bad beaches.
It
They were
doesn't-
like
doesn't
warm or
snow.
like cold and like
I mean, it's not
rocky.
hot. It's not hot, but it's not cold either because it never snowed. And if it did, the snow was gone within like.
So are you
2 or 3
telling me
hours.
that in New Zealand, like in the Lord of the Rings, all that snow is fake?
I mean, I don't know, but I don't know how they got it to stay. Well, actually, no, they were up in the mountains, so there's more snow up there.
Okay. I
But
was
like, we were on the coastline, so
because everything else in that video or
At
that
least I'm
movie was
assuming-
completely believable.
I'm assuming
but that
I-
snow has got me wondering.
The snow is what's.
I am assuming that it was probably up in the mountains where there was more snow. I do not know. I am not an.
I'm sorry for interrupting you.
That's
but
okay.
Going to the beach, which was just an okay beach.
I mean,
I'm just kidding.
I was 8 when we moved, so it was a while ago. But
I'm sorry.
that's okay. Why are you sorry?
Because you missed the beach. I'd miss the beach. So continue. Favorite sunrise services.
Sunrise
beach.
services at the beach, or like once we moved here, we still did sunrise services, and we'd do like a big Easter breakfast for the church where my dad was the minister. So
Is it on the beach?
no, it was just at the church in Granite City.
Fair.
So
Okay, so Sam, what are non-Easter related things? Oh no, we'll go ahead. Here we go. What made you decide to be a leader at the youth groups?
at the youth groups,
Yeah.
I have always loved helping with kids.
Yeah.
Like I am a teacher. I wanted to be a teacher, and then with all the different camps that I went to, it just felt right.
Yeah.
Was serving in the church and being with the youth. I love the conversations that I get to have with kids whenever they're in junior high and high school. I like Junior Quest with the little guys and getting to hear how they're learning and understanding Jesus. Coming to LCC, it was whenever I was at
sorry.
LCU. But
I'm not laughing at you. Hunter's just really good at smiling.
I was thinking.
like-
Well, I was like, you said you like having conversation with students, and I was like, yeah. I was thinking back all the conversations I've had with Junior Quest kids, and I'm like, they get deep. They get deep. Those
I
kindergartners,
just
they
see
know.
the snickering and
They
I was
know.
like, what's happening? Okay, I'm sorry. You're doing fantastic.
know.
Continue.
I'll stop
Okay.
smiling.
No. I'm sorry, Sam. You go.
It's
You do your
okay.
thing.
but when I came to LCU, I was like, I need somewhere to serve, and my friends were working here, and so it just like fell perfectly into place. And
That's
here
fair.
I am, 6 years later.
That's
All of my
awesome.
friends have gone other places, but I'm still here.
Thank you. What made you decide to become a Christian?
That is that happened a long time ago when
Hold on.
Okay.
Are you an international Christian? Like, did you become a Christian
Overseas?
Yes, I did.
Oh my gosh.
Like you're a, yeah. I don't know. It just sounded cool.
So, I mean, I'll just tell you the story of how I.
Oh.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
We were living at a campground. My parents were the caretakers. Down the street from us was an after-school youth group, kind of. It like was right after school. It was at the church down the street, and I would go. And they would tell Bible stories, and they'd tell stories that help like
Yeah.
build foundational truths within kids. Great stuff. And then there was one day on our way home, which it was just like we could walk there. It was closer than the beach was. So like it was less than, it was like, I don't know how close it was. It was very close, but we were
Less than half
driving
a
down the
mile.
street. Yeah. And I looked at my mom and I said, Mom, what's sin? And I was 6 years old whenever I
Wow,
asked
yeah.
my mom, what is sin? And she was like, well, it's when you do something that you know you're not supposed to do. And that's her way of simplifying it for me. And I was like, okay, Mommy, do I have sin in my life? And looking
Dang.
back, I'm like, man, how do you respond as if your daughter was like, do I have sin in my life? Like, you would say, no, you don't have, you're great.
Or
But-
they'd be like, yeah,
Yeah,
you
you
do.
do.
You
Right.
do. Like, what do you say as a parent? That'd be hard.
Love the answer my mom gave me because she didn't tell me yes and she didn't tell me no. Instead, she let me think about
Yeah.
it. She said, well, have you ever done anything that you know you're not supposed to do? And I went, well, yeah. She's like, well, then that's sin. And I was like, oh. And at the after school thing that I'd
Yeah.
been going to, they had talked about how if you have sin in your life, you can't be in heaven with Jesus.
Yeah.
And so I was like, well, how do I, like, okay, I have sin in my life, got it. How do I get rid of it?
Yeah, for
And
sure.
so my parents walked me through the steps of baptism and accepting Christ into my heart, and through conversation, prayer, and a lot of Bible reading, I chose to get baptized and accept Jesus into my heart. And
Sweet.
that was when I was 6 years old, and I mean, some people will say, oh, that's too young, but like, I knew what I was doing, and I have never once
Yeah.
said I shouldn't have done that young. Like, I was very much so guided with my own prompting.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, I think that's
yeah,
huge.
here I am.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's
many
super
years
cool.
later. Yeah. And I even had kids at school like later because I told them that I was going to go get baptized, and they're like, "What's that?" And so like I would talk to them about it, and then
Look at you evangelizing at 6
I know
years old.
it's wild. to
First
think
grade,
about.
standing up on tables going,
No,
She's
make
just
way to this path
but
of
like
the Lord.
there were
She's-
kids that were like, "What do
or
you
not
mean?"
make way
And
to the path. That's
they
wrong.
they knew that they could come and ask me a question. Like I remember having one kid, her and her brother were arguing over if Jesus loved the brother, and I was like, yeah. They came up and they're like, Sam, does Jesus love him? I was like, yeah. I was like, Jesus loves everyone.
So you've been teaching since you were 6 years old.
I mean, apparently.
That's awesome. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, so what are some ways that you seek closeness with God?
I think whenever it comes to my drive to and from work, I have a 40-minute drive to work and a 40-minute drive back. So there's a long time that I am just in the car, and sometimes I have the radio on, sometimes I don't.
Yeah.
But that's my time to just kind of sit, and I'm not good at being quiet. I'm working on it. But sitting and being still while still paying attention to the road and
Depth perception. Those cars, zoom.
yeah. But that's the time. It's okay.
That's like, wow, she actually seeks closeness by letting Jesus take the wheel.
Yeah,
She's like,
literally hands
she's
off.
like-
Let's
That was
just go.
it's like,
But my time in the car is whenever I'm talking with God most and worshiping Him through music. And I think that's like the most, I don't know what word to use, but like that's where I seek closeness with God most, I think. And then in my classroom, there are many times throughout the day where I'm just like, Lord Jesus, give me strength to get through the day.
I'm not laughing at that. I could just imagine.
Well, there are some times whenever I've like,
That's why
I
I'm
will
not
sit
a-
at my desk like this, and I'm like, okay, I just need to take a deep breath. And
That's
like,
wise.
there was one time, two of my kids were like, Miss French, what's she doing? And I was like, I'm just And I just wanted to ignore everything. And they're like, I think she's praying. And I was like, I wasn't, but I do need to. Lord Jesus.
You should.
It's okay.
My thoughts are going back to you as your 6-year-old self. You know, jumping on the tables and telling them.
I never jumped on
No,
tables.
I know, but like make
But,
way,
like,
make your. I don't know
knew-
what is that line. Oh my gosh!
Make straight the path.
Make straight
for
the way of the Lord. There
Yeah.
it is. Go ahead. What does being an apprentice of Jesus look like in your life?
I think for me, it's a lot of service. Serving at Quest, serving at the gathering, and then even serving my kids at work. So showing them who Jesus is through my actions, because that's a place where I don't vocally talk about Jesus, but in my actions and through the way that I care for my kids, I pray that they see Jesus through me.
Yeah.
And so I think those three, that I held up 4 fingers, but those three
The
main
Trinity.
areas are how I live out
Yeah.
my life and sharing Jesus and who he is and what I believe.
That's awesome.
That's fair. Yeah.
That's super cool. Sam, thank you, Sam, for coming and joining us.
Thank
Appreciate
you for
it.
having me.
Yeah, I hope you had a good time.
You're
did.
welcome.
So that was a good time. So we're gonna do more of these things. Thank you for watching. Make sure that you hit subscribe and hit that bell. Hit that bell.
I think we should welcome people. We should say you're
Well-
welcome for letting you be on this show. Like you,
Because I said thank
It
you
is-
for letting me be here.
it is your pleasure.
It is your pleasure. No, it's our pleasure, our honor, to be able to hang out with the one and only Sam. She's awesome. And so yeah, we'll have other exciting things that are coming on this show.
Yeah.
It'll be a good time.
People, games,
People,
things, topics,
Topics. Maybe more Legos.
shenanigans,
I'll work on better.
Legos, knowledge.
Knowledge. All kinds of different things.
Guys, I just gotta say, this
What?
show was totally believable.
Yeah. That's the
Oh,
goal.
this was believable.
This was a believable experience.
Yeah, this was a believable experience.
Believable experience. So thank you so much for joining us. Make sure you hit subscribe, tell other people about it, share it, but make sure you
Yeah.
like it and hit the bell.
Yeah, hit that bell,
Hit
ring
that
it.
bell. Ring that bell. Hit that bell so you get notifications.
So true.
Okay? See you, everybody. Thank you.
Bye.